People like you make me sick. Do you hear that? Do you hear that, Rob? That is my wife up there with Abby, trying to clean up the mess and calm her down. I want you to look at me, Rob. You raped her.
Please, sir, it wasn't rape. She never said she didn't want to.
Look at me. I want you to look into my eyes.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Okay? I didn't mean to hurt Abby. I didn't mean to rape her, and I just got caught up in the moment. I wasn't thinking, and it was wrong. It was wrong. It was wrong of me to do it, just for my own good.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Can I just apologize to Abby and want to say I'm sorry?
Get the fuck out of my house.
Let me just write her a letter or something.
Get the fuck out of my house!
Well, good. I guess I just figured you coming all this way each week, and just this guy's been ripped off from preachers before, you know.
Fact is, I never did quite understand what it was that made him, like the way he is. I guess I always felt that things weren't quite so good for the two of you when you were little. Well, real happy to know you.
Likewise.
Fuck you here. Okay. I can see I'm not needed here any longer. Look, don't you get it? She'll freeze to death. She's only 7 years old. She'll freeze to death.
They could be anywhere, Mr. Lumley. You can't follow those tracks. They'll be gone in the next snowdrift.
What do you suggest I do? Go back to the police station? My wife, Janie, they'll freeze to death.
They may be frozen already. Frozen worse.
What are you talking about, old man? God damn it, tell me!
There is something in the lot, Mr. Lumley.
Vampires, Mr. Lumley. I expect that's hard for you to swallow. But Jerusalem's lot is full of vampires.
Y'all a couple of loonies. Janie! But you know what? So did you.
Is that what you want to talk about? You want to talk about how I fucked up my kids, how I fucked up my life?
Why don't you and I make this deal right now?
Okay, let me hear it.
From this day on, you be a man about you and your kids, and I'll be a man about me and mine. And somewhere in the middle we meet. Every time I've thought of you, I've had guilt. But you don't get that. You don't understand that. Every single time I've thought of you, I had major guilt in my life. Why? Because other little boys with their daddies were walking down the street. And where was mine? Where was my son? Where was I? Do something! Say something! Hate me! But don't you ignore me! I'm trying to love you!
Don't you think you've had enough to drink, Michael?
Look, get off my back, okay? Don't tell me how to drink and what to do in my own home. I will drink as I please. Get off! What hurt you? I may be an old man now here. I can do some mean things with this here net here. Go on now. Go home.
You know?
Well, yeah, get me these guitar strings. I ain't played the guitar in 20 years. If you can't have what make you happy in your life, really, what is the point? What's the point?
Ah, fuck. This is hell.
Take my hand.
I don't know your name.
Josanna. I guess I'm not so brave after all. The toughest of times that your faith is tested. You see, God is watching you to see what you gonna do. I got news for you. Satan is busy all day long testing your faith. You okay? Malcolm. Malcolm, wait. Listen, I've got that information on the recovery group. Maybe now's a good time to hear other families talk about their loss. Malcolm, you don't have to go through this alone. I know it hurts. I don't care what he thinks. Have you been reading the news or do you just report on it? Call me tomorrow. Come in. Thank you.
Mr. Redmond, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure. What about?
Actually, it's about Presidio, the private military company.
Abby, look, I'd love to. Right now it's not the time.
Are you sure? It's just that I was filling out my intern supervisor evaluation forms, and, well, they were asking me how supportive my supervisor is of my personal research.
That's interesting. I'm having to rate my interns on how respectful they are of my schedule. All right, sit down.